Occupational therapists treat injured, ill, or disabled patients. In this video, we will go over what they do, the job market, what kind of money they make, and the top industries and metro areas for occupational therapists. Coming up. Hey everybody, my name is Stephen Hack, and this is CareerWatch, a YouTube channel focused on helping you with your career search. We have weekly videos on job statistics, salary statistics, and other general career information. And if you enjoy this video, help this channel out by giving us a like. Patients with permanent disabilities need help performing daily tasks. Occupational therapists help people with physical and mental disabilities. They show these patients how to use different equipment to help them with their day. This includes leg braces, wheelchairs, and hearing aids. Occupational therapists can also work with children. They evaluate disabled children's abilities, modify classroom equipment, and help them participate in activities. Occupational therapists also work with the elderly, helping them live more independent lives. They often work on teams with other healthcare professionals such as doctors and nurses. In order to become an occupational therapist, you need a master's degree in occupational therapy. Many people go into substantial debt to become an occupational therapist. According to StudentLoanPlanner.com, many occupational therapists have around $180,000 in student loan debt. Next, let's take a look at where occupational therapists tend to work. This chart is showing which organizations are employing occupational therapists. 20%, the vast majority of occupational therapists, work in hospitals. 26% work in medical offices, 11% work in K-12 schools, which includes elementary, middle, and high schools. 9% work in home healthcare services, and 9% work in nursing care facilities. Next, let's compare the average pay of these different organizations for occupational therapists. This chart shows the average wage in these different organizations. Nursing care facilities on average pay the most, with an average salary of around $91,000 per year. Home healthcare services next, with an average salary of around $88,000. Medical offices pay on average around $86,000. Hospitals around $85,000, and education pays the least, with the average wage around $74,000 per year. Notice that there aren't a significant amount of self-employed occupational therapists. Becoming an entrepreneur as an occupational therapist can be quite challenging. So if you're interested in owning your own business one day, there might be easier occupations to go into. Next, let's take a look at the job market for occupational therapists. This chart shows the job growth of occupational therapists over the past 20 years. In the year 1999, there were 78,950 jobs for occupational therapists. By 2018, the government recorded 126,900 jobs for occupational therapists. So over a 20-year time period, there was a gain of 47,950 jobs for occupational therapists. Not only has there been quite a bit of job growth, the unemployment rate is also extremely low. This chart shows the unemployment rate of occupational therapists over the past 19 years. Only in 2012 did unemployment spike to 2.3% for occupational therapists, which is still really low. Occupational therapists have unemployment rates similar to registered nurses. This is a very stable occupation that will be around for a very long time. There are very few occupations that have had such persistent low unemployment over the past 19 years. So there has been high job growth and low unemployment rates for occupational therapists over the past 2 decades. The next question is, will this continue? The government is estimating a gain of 18%, or about 24,000 jobs for occupational therapists from 2018 to 2028. The average occupation, on the other hand, is expected to rise by 5%. So this rapid job growth for occupational therapists will most likely continue. Demand for occupational therapists will increase because of our aging population. Occupational therapy is important for people with Alzheimer's disease, cerebral palsy, autism, and people that have lost a limb. Occupational therapists will be needed to help seniors with ailments associated with aging. Next, let's take a look at what occupational therapists earn. This graph is showing the average occupational therapist pay over the past 20 years. In 1999, the average occupational therapist wage was recorded at $51,910. By the year 2018, this average wage had risen to $85,350. So wages rose for occupational therapists by $33,440 over a period of 20 years. Finally, let's explore which metro areas are best for occupational therapists. The average wage is around $85,000 per year, but certain metro areas actually pay much more than this. So these are, in my opinion, the 5 best metro areas for occupational therapists, and this considers cost of living, number of jobs, and pay. Number 5 is the Dallas, Texas metro area. There's over 3,000 jobs for occupational therapists, and the average wage in Dallas is $96,760. Number 4 on this list is the Riverside, California metro area. There's 760 jobs, and the average wage in Riverside is $100,180. The third best metro area for occupational therapists, in my opinion, is the Tyler, Texas metro area. In Tyler, the average wage is $101,410. There's about 160 jobs. Number 2 on this list is the McAllen, Texas metro area. There's 270 jobs, and the average wage in McAllen is $101,800. And the best metro area for occupational therapists, in my opinion, is the Las Vegas, Nevada metro area. There's around 600 jobs, and the average wage in Las Vegas is $108,190. Are you interested in becoming an occupational therapist? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next time.